Grassland, Grassland Dairy. I'll probably get it started here really quick, and then we'll take a break for the anthem, and then come back. So I see they're coming off the field here. Okay. 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 So this is. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Buchholz Park in Stevens Point on this sunny Saturday afternoon. Marshfield American Legion Baseball getting ready to take on Plover in a winner's bracket game of the Class AAA tournament here at Buchholz Park. The teams come in today, both having won opening games in the tournament on Friday. This is Doug Zaleski. I'll be on the call of today's game. Kevin Bargender will be doing the producing, handling the camera. And we are getting close to baseball here at Buchholz Park. Again, Marshfield coming in with a 15-19 record, a two-game winning streak. Plover, the regular season champions of the Wisconsin Valley Legion League, has a 28-11 mark. Plover considered by most to be the favorite here in the tournament. Marshfield and Plover met twice during the league season, with Plover coming away with both of the victories. The Blackhawks won 5-0 at their home park, and then came to Marshfield recently and earned a 3-2 victory over the Blue Devils. So Marshfield trying to get game number one, win number one against Plover this year in the regionals today. The starting pitcher for Marshfield will be left-hander Mason Coffrin. He is 3-4 on the season with a 3.08 earned run average. Coffrin has had trouble finding consistency on the mound this year. When he's been sharp, he's been very good. And just recently, a couple of weekends ago, he defeated a solid Eau Claire team 6-0 in Eau Claire. So that's the type of performance that he is capable of giving the Blue Devils on any given night. Looking at schedule from games earlier today, Wisconsin Rapids defeated Merrill 11-2, and that was the completion of a game that was suspended by inclement weather on Friday evening. So the Rangers move on with an 11-2 victory, and their next game will be tomorrow. We're not sure on the time yet. It was originally scheduled to be a 2 p.m. game, the first game of the day, but we're running a little bit behind, and I believe the last scheduled game today is actually going to take place tomorrow before that Wisconsin Rapids game. So I don't have times yet on that. Merrill, with the loss, fell into the losers bracket, and Merrill will play against the loser of this Marshfield Plover game, and that is coming up, probably going to be the first game of the day on Monday, but we'll get you a time on that later. And then in the second game today, Stevens Point advanced in an elimination game, beating DC Everest 6-2. So DC Everest eliminated from the tournament, and Stevens Point moves on to a game tonight at about 7:30 or so against Wausau. So Wausau versus Stevens Point in the last game of the day tonight at about 7:30. The managers of both teams, Josh Metz of Marshfield, Wayne Sankey of Plover, meeting at home plate with the umpires. And they have just finished going over the ground rules. So we are getting close to baseball here. Take a look at the starting lineups for this game. Marshfield will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. And the leadoff batter for the Blue Devils today will be Riley Bushak. He's in left field. Isaiah Byrell is the number 2 batter. He will play third base. Mason Coffrin doing the pitching will bat third. Devin Palmer is the cleanup batter and will play right field. Eli Drexler will hit fifth and play center field. Ty Pankratz bats sixth and will be at second base. Jacob Earl will do the catching and hit seventh. Monty Diesler is at first base and will bat eighth. And the 9-hole hitter is Preston Wagner. He'll play at shortstop. Again, Mason Coffrin, the Blue Devils pitcher, he enters with a 3-4 record and a 3.08 earned run average. The starting lineup for Plover, Caden Roberts will play second base and lead off today. Brett Ayer bats second and plays at shortstop. Derek Baumgartner will be the DH and hit third. Jack Kelly bats cleanup and will play first base. Logan Shelfer is the number 5 batter in right field. Cam Stamfel plays center field and bats sixth. The 7th hitter is Austin Beyer. He'll be at third base. Mason King bats eighth and will play left field. And the 9-hole hitter is Vinny Fonte. He'll do the catching. The pitcher tonight for the Black Sox is Kenny Schultz. So those are the starting lineups. This is the Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy provides dairy products for kitchens of all sizes. Grassland also has rewarding and fulfilling careers ready for you today. Internships, externships, and your next career is at grassland.com. Grassland Dairy, family owned right here in central Wisconsin. And we are going to take a break, and we will be back with baseball after this.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back to Buchholz Park, and we are ready for baseball as Riley Bushak steps in for Marshfield. He'll be the first batter of the day against Kenny Schultz, the Plover pitcher. And the first pitch of the game is a little bit inside for ball one. Bushak is Marshfield's leading hitter. He's batting about .390. Hits the ball into left field. And working under it is Mason King for the catch, and that's out number one here in the top of the first inning. That brings up Isaiah Byrel for the Blue Devils. He's the third baseman. Hits the ball to all fields. And looks at a ball outside. Another one outside. 2-0 the count on Byrel. Swings and misses at strike one. And there's a pitch on the outside corner for strike two. The count's even now, 2-2. And Byrel looks at a called strike three at the knees on the outside corner. So 2 down in the inning for the Blue Devils. And that brings up Mason Coffrin, today's starting pitcher. Coffrin, a left-handed thrower and left-handed batter. Fouled past first base. Lucius Messerschmidt, the Blue Devils first base coach, picks it up over there. Ryan Metz coaching at third base. 0-2 the count. Fouled back. And another pitch fouled away. Count remains 0-2 on Mason Coffrin. In the dirt for ball one. And there's a pitch ripped foul down the right field line into some spectators sitting on lawn chairs down there beyond the fence by the bullpen. Count remains 1-2. In the dirt, evens count now at 2-2. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning, no score. And another foul ball down toward that right field bullpen area. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Catcher Vinny Fonte throws down to first for the out, and that takes care of the Blue Devils in the top of the first. No runs, and Plover is coming to bat.
Partners think better together. We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Friday Fish Fry in Wisconsin is a tradition like no other. After Hours in Marshfield has been voted best fish fry and is your Friday Fish Fry choice. Call After Hours at 387-6560 to get your food every Friday night. Order to go or dine in. Call After Hours at 387-6560. Plover coming to bat for the first time here in the bottom of the first inning. No score in this game against Marshfield. Caden Roberts will lead it off for the Black Sox. He's the second baseman. Mason Coffrin, the Marshfield pitcher. And he delivers high and outside for ball one. And that's outside, ball two. There's one right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Caden Roberts, the Plover leadoff batter. Fouled into the bleacher area. 2-2 now. Plover comes into the game with a 28-11 record. Considered the favorites for the regional championship after winning the Wisconsin Valley Legion League title this year. Another pitch fouled away. Two and two. Curveball that gets away and hangs high and outside. Count is full now, 3-2. Another pitch fouled back. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that's 1 down for the Black Sox here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up the second batter in the lineup, Brett Ayer, playing shortstop today. Also does some pitching for the Black Sox. And he looks at ball 1. Inside for ball 2. And there's a ball. 3-0 now. Tournament running a full day behind schedule after Friday's heavy rains and bad weather. There's strike 1. It's 3-1. There was no action yesterday. And we're back at it today now. Ball 4, that's a walk. Brings up Derek Baumgartner. So Wisconsin and Merrill played 2 innings on Friday night. They finished up their game, which was suspended by weather at that point on Friday. They finished it up today, and Wisconsin and Rapids advanced with an 11-2 victory. Derek Baumgartner, the DH for Plover. And after that game finished today, Stevens Point defeated DC Everest 6-2. That knocked Everest out of the tournament. It was the second loss. One and one the count now on Baumgartner. Check swing, and he fouls it over toward the Plover dugout. One ball and two strikes now on Baumgartner. One out in the Plover bottom of the first. No score. Hit hard into left field and right at Riley Bushak, who makes the catch for out number 2. Baumgartner hit it hard, but right at Bushak. And now Jack Kelly steps in. 2 down. Brett Ayer, the runner, over at first base. Outside for a ball. Coffrin with a move over to first. Hit right at Isaiah Byrell, the third baseman, and the ball eats him up. So Kelly reaches on the air, and that puts 2 runners on base now with 1 down, and brings up Logan Schulfer. Ball was hit right at Byrell, and he's been a solid defensive player for Marshfield all season, but could not find the handle on that one as it rolled right up his arm and off his chest for the error. There's a strike on the outside corner to Schulfer. Catcher Jacob Earl going out to have a word with Coffrin. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, so now Coffrin ahead of Schulfer 0-2 with 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Misses for a ball. Coffrin fired that one so hard his glasses fell off his head, and he had to pick them up off the pitcher's mound dirt. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that retires the side. So nothing across for Plover, and after 1, we have no score.
V&H Automotive serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today.
The Marshfield Eagles Club has summer fun available for you now. The Marshfield Eagles Club has bingo every Thursday evening, along with food and drink specials. The Eagles also has the annual summer steak feed coming up Monday. The Marshfield Eagles Club on South Oak Avenue will also book your next wedding, reunion, banquet, or gathering now. Just call 715-384-3000. Back at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point for inning number 2 here between Marshfield and Plover. Neither team scored in the first inning. Plover had a couple of base runners, but couldn't push a run across. And Marshfield comes up to bat now in the top of the 6th. Cleanup batter Devin Palmer, the right fielder, steps in. And he swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Hit sharply down the third base line, and it's fair. Rolling into left field in the corner. And Coffrin will hurry into second base with a stand-up double. So the Blue Devils get their leadoff batter on here in the top of the second inning. And now Eli Drexler, the center fielder, is up. Coffrin hit the ball sharply. It looked like it bounced right over the third base bag and rolled into foul territory down the left field line. Drexler fouls the first pitch back. No score here at Buchholz Park in the top of the second inning. Ball outside. Hit sharply to second, and on a couple of bounces, Caden Roberts picks it up, throws over to Jack Kelly for the out, and on the play, Devin Palmer moves over to third base. So Palmer, the runner at third. Actually, it's Coffrin, the runner at third. Now with one out. Ty Pankratz, the batter for Marshfield. And actually, we had a courtesy runner for Coffrin. That's what's throwing me off here. I didn't see who it was who came into the game after Coffrin doubled, but he is over at third base now with one down. Sharply hit on a line, and Roberts out at second grabs it for the out, so no advancement.
24.
Right, you're right. Devin Palmer, the runner. For some reason, I I got messed up on who the actual runner was out there. For some reason, I was thinking it was Coffrin, but it was not Coffrin. It was Devin Palmer who led off the inning with the double, and he is at third base now. So there's no courtesy runner situation. I just had the wrong player at third base. Jacob Earl now is the batter, and he falls behind 0-2 here with 2 outs. And outside, 1-2 now. Devin Palmer on at third base after a leadoff double. Blue Devils trying to get him in with a 2-out hit here. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So the leadoff double goes for naught and no runs in the inning. We go to the bottom of the second, and it's Marshfield and Plover tied 0-0.
V&H Automotive serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today.
Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield only uses the best cuts of meat available. Master meat crafter and owner John Francine oversees all production. Seasoning recipes dating back to the company's inception, along with new exciting flavors, allow for old-time favorites and a wide array of great choices for you. Hewitt's Meat is open Monday through Saturday on Marshfield's fabulous south side, and Hewitt's Meat is open Tuesday through Saturday in Tomahawk. Fresh food made to carry out and order online at hewittsmeats.com, and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Plover coming to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. We have a scoreless game, and it's Cam Stampful, the center fielder, leading it off for the Black Sox. And he swings and misses at a pitch high. In the air to right field, giving chase out there is Devin Palmer, and he makes the catch about 15 feet in foul ground for out number 1. So 1 down now for Plover, and it brings up Austin Byer, the third baseman. Inside. Two and 0 now. There's a strike. 2 and 1 now to the Plover third baseman. Swing and a miss, evens the count at 2 and 2. Hit in the air, to left. Going back is Bushak near the fence. He can't get to it. Ball lands on the warning track. Bushak runs into the fence, picks the ball up, gets it back into the infield, and it's a double for Austin Byer with 1 out in the Plover second inning. Mason King, the left fielder, up now with 1 down and a runner in scoring position. In the dirt and stopped by Earl. Cochran lost his glasses again, and the home plate umpire takes about a half a dozen steps out toward the mound and asks Cochran something, perhaps about his glasses falling off for the second time now. Fouled off. 1-1 now. Mason King, the Plover batter. Swings and misses at the slow curveball. It's 1-2 now. Cochran ahead in the count. That one just a bit high. 2-2 now. And a little bit low. Full count, 1 out. Austin Beyer is the Plover runner at second base. Popped up. Short left field. Preston Wagner out. He calls for it and makes the catch for out number 2. So Beyer remains at second base. And now Vinny Fonte, the number 9 batter in the lineup, with 2 down. Trying to get a hit that would put Plover ahead. And Cochran misses a little bit low for ball 1. Hit in the air. Short right field. This is trouble, and it falls out there. Coming on is Devin Palmer to pick it up. And Austin Beyer is able to score on the play as he was off running with 2 outs. And the RBI single by Fonte puts Plover ahead 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. That ball was not hit very far or very hard. And you knew it was going to be trouble right away for the Marshfield fielders. Monty Diesler, the first baseman, scrambled out after it. Palmer came in, but nobody could get there. And it fell for a hit and a 1-0 Black Sox lead. Hit sharply and caught out there by shortstop Preston Wagner on the line. So that takes care of Plover in the second inning, but the Black Sox get a run and lead it 1-0.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
And now, the continuing adventures of Captain Collision. Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course, of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Back at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point for the top of the third inning. And Monty Diesler will lead it off for the Blue Devils. He's the first baseman, batting for the first time in today's game. Plover scored a run in the bottom of the second inning and holds a 1-0 lead in this winner's bracket game. These two teams, along with Wisconsin Rapids, are unbeaten yet in the tournament. Everybody else has at least one loss, except DC Everest, which suffered its second loss earlier today and has been eliminated from the tournament. And Diesler looks at a ball from Kenny Schultz, the Plover pitcher. Foul tip. And the count is even. Pitch is outside, and Diesler is ahead now, 2-1. Nobody out. Marshfield batting in the top of the third inning. In the air, left center field. Center fielder Cam Stamfel moves over and makes the catch for out number one. That brings Preston Wagner to the plate. He's the number 9 batter in the order. Plays shortstop. And he looks at strike one. Ball goes high. Right back up the middle, past Schultz and into center field. A base hit for Preston Wagner with one out here in the Marshfield third inning. And now Riley Bushak, the leadoff batter in the order, coming to the plate for the second time today. He flied out in his first at-bat. He's the team's top hitter on the season. And Schultz, the lefty, starts him out with a curveball called for a strike on the outside corner. Hit sharply into right field for a hit. Wagner had to stop and let the ball pass him so he didn't get hit. So now the Blue Devils with runners on first and second base with one out here in the top of the third inning. And Isaiah Byrell is the batter. He was a strikeout victim in the first inning. Fouled back to the screen. Two on, one out here in the third for Byrell. And that pitch is inside. A swing and a miss. And Byrell now falls behind in the count 1-2. Again, 1 out in the Marshfield third. Wagner, the runner, at second. Bushak on at first. And Byrell swings and misses for strike 3. So 2 down now. And Mason Coffrin, the Blue Devils pitcher, can help his cause here with a hit. Looks at ball 1. One nothing Plover. Two and 0 now on Coffrin. Coffrin struck out in the first inning. Takes a called strike there at the knees on the outside corner. Misses. 3-1 now. Hits it in the air on the infield. Third baseman Austin Byer moves in and makes the catch to retire the side. So nothing across for Marshfield, and we go to the bottom of the third inning. Plover still leading 1-0.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to C.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
He's in the house. Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
Rural Mutual Insurance in Marshfield believes there's something more important than just winning or losing. We believe that a community that supports their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. That's why Rural Mutual supports Blue Devil Baseball and supports our community with personal, business, and farm insurance. Now is the right time to call Rural Mutual and talk to Brad about crop insurance. Call Rural Mutual at 715-384-2826 or visit them in person on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Brett Ayer will lead it off here in the bottom of the third inning for Plover. The Black Sox lead Marshfield 1-0. A winner's bracket game in the Class AAA Stevens Point Regional. Mason Coffrin starts Ayer out with a called strike on the inside corner. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2 now to Brett Ayer. Air thought about it and held up. Pitch off the outside corner, 2-2. Hit on the ground to Pankratz at second. He makes the play, throws on to Monty Diesler at first for out number 1. That brings up Derek Baumgartner, the designated hitter. He flied out in the first inning. In the air to a deep left center, going back, and that ball is off the scoreboard for a home run. Ball was hit well right off the bat. You could tell it was going to carry, and Riley Bushak, the left fielder, Eli Drexler, the center fielder, ran toward the scoreboard in left center, but it hit high off the top of the board, and that's a home run for Derek Baumgartner. And a 2-0 lead now for Plover over Marshfield. Both teams now with 3 hits. Baumgartner got all the barrel on that ball. Was hit high and deep. No chance for Marshfield to make a play. And there's a ball hit out into right field. One hop to Devin Palmer. And he fires to first, but not in time to get Jack Kelly running down the line. And Kelly is on with a single. 1 out here in the Plover third inning. And the Blackhawks now with a 2-0 lead. Again, Plover beat Marshfield twice this season, 5-0 at Plover and 3-2 at Marshfield. Hit sharply, and a dive by Isaiah Byrell. Can't come up with it. The ball rolls into left field for a base hit. So 2 runners on now for the Black Sox. Still just 1 out, and Cam Stampfel, the batter, he flied out his first time up. Josh Metz, the Marshfield manager, coming out to have a talk with Coffrin. Plover with 3 hits here this inning. And Josh Metz shrugging his shoulders at something. And the meeting breaks up. Coffrin remains in the game. And Cam Stampfel steps in for Plover. 2 on and 1 down for the Black Sox here, leading 2-0 in the bottom of the third inning. Ball in the dirt, gets away from Jacob Earl, and on the play, Jack Kelly moves on to third base. So a wild pitch moves Kelly up 1 base. Logan Schulfer stayed at first. So runners on the corners now for Plover. 1 down and a 2-0 count on Stampfel. And there's a pitch that must have just missed high for a ball. 3-0. And that's in the dirt for ball 4. So Plover now with the bases loaded and 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. The Black Sox on top 2-0. Austin Byer, the batter. Marshfield infield. Byrel at 3rd and Diesler at 1st. Play up on the grass. There's a strike. Wagner, the shortstop, and Pankratz, the second baseman, are back at double play depth with 1 down. And hit sharply into left field. That'll fall for a base hit. And that will bring in 1 run. And now it's 3-0 Plover over Marshfield in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bases are still loaded with 1 out. And Mason King is the batter. Hits it high in the air on the infield, and the infield fly rule is called. Preston Wagner comes in on the grass from his position at shortstop to make the catch. So that's 2 down. Bases remain loaded as Plover leads 3-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Vinny Fonte singled his only other time up. Hits it in the air. A looper into right, and Devin Palmer comes on to make the catch there in short right field. So that retires the Black Sox in the 3rd, but they pick up 2 runs.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3-C.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports! Baltus Convenience Stores says, Go Blue Devils! Baltus Convenience Stores also says, did you get your car a little dirty this past weekend? Great! Go to Baltus today and experience express wash, touchless, and even detailed car wash services. Baltus will have your car back in shiny, clean condition in just a matter of minutes. After your car is washed up, go inside your Baltus store for refreshing drinks, satisfying snacks, and many other items for your trip home or your next road trip. Baltus Convenience Stores with locations in Stratford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Marshfield.
Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
At Buchholz Park here. Game between Marshfield and Plover. And Plover leads it 3-0 as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Devin Palmer leading it off for the Blue Devils. He doubled over the third base bag his first time up, and the ball rolled down the left field line and into foul territory, and he ended up on second base with a 2-bagger his first time up. And the check swing for a strike. 1-1 now. And that pitch is high. 2-1. in the air. Short right field, and the second baseman, Caden Roberts, catches it over toward the foul line for out number 1. That brings up Eli Drexler, the center fielder for the Blue Devils. He's 0 for 1. Hits it on a line right back over pitcher Kenny Schultz's head and into center field for a single. So the Blue Devils have a base runner on first with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Ty Pankratz, the batter now. He was retired on a line drive to Caden Roberts, his first time up. Swings and misses at the first pitch. One out in the Marshfield 4th inning. Plover leads it 3-0. Drexler stealing at first, or trying to anyway, and he gets gunned down at second base. Nice throw from Vinny Fonte over to Caden Roberts at the bag, and that's out number 2 for the Blue Devils. Two and two now, the count on Pankratz with 2 down and nobody on. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that takes care of the Blue Devils here in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the inning, and Plover leads it 3-0.
At Stratford Building Supply, we do more than build quality homes. We also provide the area with a variety of building supplies for contractors and homeowners. Whether you're looking for a custom floor plan or home repair supplies, look no further than Stratford Building Supply. With 2 locations, we make it the convenient choice. Contact us in Park Falls or Stratford, 715-687-4125 and stratfordbuilding.com. Stratford Building Supply. We build anything, anywhere.
Wausau Homes Marshfield makes custom-built homes. As a quality home builder, Wausau Homes Marshfield can build any design you bring in, or you can choose from more than 150 customizable designs in any budget. Our stress-free home building process guarantees a firm price at signing, an exact move-in date, and endless options to design your perfect home, all within as little as 3 months. Visit Wausau Homes Marshfield on South Central Avenue and Wausau Homes Marshfield on Facebook.
Back here for the bottom of the 4th inning. Plover leading Marshfield 3-0, and Caden Roberts leads it off for the Black Sox. And he is in the hole now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Mason Coffrin still on the mound for the Blue Devils. Marshfield manager Josh Metz paid him a visit last inning. Brett Ayer, the batter now. Ayer is 0 for 1 with a walk today. And there's a base hit into left field. That's the 7th hit of the game now for the Black Sox. Marshfield with 4 hits. Derek Baumgartner. He hit a 2-run home run his last time up. Actually, that was a solo home run. He gave Plover a 2-0 lead, and then Plover added another run in the 3rd inning to take the 3-0 lead. He hit it hard and launched it off the top of the scoreboard in left center field. Tapped foul off his leg. One and one the count on Baumgartner. And there's a curveball for a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 now the count on Baumgartner. Runner goes at first, swing and a miss for strike 3. And on the play, Brett Ayer steals second base. So 2 down now. Ayer, the runner at second, and Jack Kelly coming to bat. He's 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Takes a ball. Spin move to second by Coffrin, and Ayer is back in time with a head-first dive. That's fouled behind home plate. 1-1 the count. And a curveball that breaks a little bit late around the outside corner. 2-1 now as Kelly works the count into his favor. Kelly stepped out. Coffrin came through with his delivery but did not throw the ball, and the home plate umpire indicated that time had been called, although I didn't see anybody call time. At any rate, it's 2-1. That's fouled away, making it 2-2. hit hard but foul down the left field line. So it remains 2-2 with 2 down, and Brett Ayer, the Plover runner, at second base. Black Sox lead Marshfield 3-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. On the ground to Byrel at third, a tough hop, an in-between hop, and he boots the ball for an error and then throws it away at first for a second error, allowing Brett Ayer to score from third. So a double error on Byrel there. So 4-0 now. Plover leading Marshfield on the double error by Isaiah Byrel. Byrel got caught between hops on that ground ball by Kelly for the first error, and then threw the ball to first. There's a strange play. Kelly taking off on the pitch, and it was hit sharply right to the bag where Ty Pankratz was covering for a possible throw on the steal, and he caught the ground ball and tagged out Kelly on the play. So that takes care of it for Plover here in the 4th inning, but they add a run, and now after 4 complete, it's the Black Sox 4, the Blue Devils nothing. Jacob Burrow leading it off for Marshfield here in the top of the 5th inning. Blue Devils come to bat trailing Plover 4-0 in this Class AAA Stevens Point regional game. Fouled back, and it's 0-2 now on Earl. Foul tip. Catcher Vinny Fonte can't hang on, and Earl still has life at 0-2. And that's high for ball 1. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Marshfield Country Club has tee times available for you right now. Call Marshfield Country Club at 715-384-4409 to get your group golfing today. Marshfield Country Club also has daily food specials in their brand new restaurant. Also visit Marshfield Country Club at golfmcc.com. Monty Diesler, the batter now for the Blue Devils. And quickly behind 0-2 in the count. For nothing, Plover leads it. Hit sharply but foul. And the count remains 1-2. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So 2 strikeouts here in the inning for the Blue Devils. And that brings up Preston Wagner, the Blue Devils shortstop. He singled in his first at-bat. Takes a ball outside. In the air to right center, and this is going to fall out there. Nobody can get to it. Wagner digging hard for second, and he'll be in there with a stand-up double with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. That brings up Riley Bushak, the leadoff batter in the order. Marshfield has advanced just one runner past second base today. That was Devin Palmer in the 2nd inning, but he was stranded there. And now the Blue Devils have their 4th runner at second base today. But they have yet to dent the scoreboard against Plover and pitcher Kenny Schultz. It's fouled off, and Schultz quickly ahead of Bushak, 0-2. Two down in the Marshfield 5th. The Blue Devils trail 4-0. That's low. Our next game today at about 7:30 will be Wausau against Stevens Point. That will be the final game of the day. Hit sharply right at Caden Roberts at second base, and he gloves it for the out, and that takes care of Marshfield in the top of the 5th. So we go to the bottom of the inning, and Plover leads it 4-0.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day 4th-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Castle Rock Veterinary understands that your pet is an important member of your family, and our team of veterinarians and staff are dedicated to your pet's well-being by providing up-to-date medical, dental, and surgical care. Wellness, examinations, vaccinations, and a full suite of care are available to your pet at Castle Rock. Castle Rock Veterinary is on South Oak Avenue in Marshfield, just a short drive south of Hackman Field, and on Facebook at Castle Rock Veterinary Hospital. Cam Stamfel leads it off here in the 5th inning for Plover. The Black Sox leading 4-0. Stamfel is 0 for 1 with a walk today. And that ball is hit into right center field. Moving over to make the pickup is Eli Drexler, and Stamfel is on with a single. Austin Byer, the batter, he's 2 for 2, a double and a single. In the dirt for a ball. Ball and a stolen base for Stamfel. So Stamfel now at second base with nobody out. 2-0 count on the batter, Austin Byer. And there's a called strike. Hit sharply into left field for a single. Bushak picks it up. The runner from second, Cam Stamfel, advances to third on the play. And the Black Sox have runners on the corners with nobody out. Plover leads 4-0 over Marshfield. Mason King, the batter, he's 0 for 2. And he hits it into left field to drive in Stamfel from third to make it 5-0. And here comes a Marshfield manager, Josh Metz, now. And it looks like, well, I don't think I can say that yet. I was going to say it. Looks like we'll have a pitching change, but he's just coming out to talk at this point. Plover leads it 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Metz is going to stay with Coffrin. Coffrin has given up 10 hits. Marshfield has 5. And Plover holds the 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Vinny Fonte now up. He singled and flied out in his 2 previous at-bats. Blue Devils looking for a possible bunt here. Diesler up on the grass at first, and Fonte does square and takes a ball low. Viral staying home at third, so it looks like Coffrin has responsibility for covering bunts on the third base side. Diesler now a couple more steps in. Square and bunted right to Diesler, and he goes to third for the force out. So the ball bunted sharply right at Diesler, and he makes a nice throw to third to get Austin Byer. So no sacrifice, and the Blue Devils get an out on the play. Caden Roberts now the batter. He's 0 for 3. One down in the Plover 5th inning. Plover has runners on first and second with one out. Two and 0 the count on Roberts. Roberts has struck out twice and been retired on a line drive. Three and 0 now on Roberts. And that's outside for ball 4. So the bases are loaded now with one down. And Brett Ayer comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2, singled his last time up today. And that's going to be it for Coffrin as Josh Metz walks to the mound, and he's bringing a pitcher with him. And it looks like Chandler Schmidt will come on in relief. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back after the break. Plover leading 5-0. Chandler Schmidt.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
So the first game tomorrow is probably going to be Merrill Marshfield, so we're doing that, right?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
You don't know if we're doing it again?
Well, no. But the radio will probably be back.
Oh.
I'll tell you when you're done with this one. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow, so there'll be plenty of work for everybody, even if you're not calling that game.
Are they starting at noon again?
Yeah. But WDOE told me on Friday they'd be back on Monday. If they were playing, and at that time they didn't know that was going to be interrupted yesterday. So I'll know by 8:30 tomorrow morning for sure.
Chandler Schmidt on to pitch for the Blue Devils now in relief of Mason Coffrin. Coffrin stays in the game and plays first base, replacing Monty Diesler. Brett Ayer stepping in for Plover. Bases loaded, one out, and Ayer looks at strike one. Hit sharply on the ground to second, fielded there by Ty Pankratz, and he makes the putout at first base, but on the play, Mason King scores, and that gives Plover a 6-0 lead. So runners now at second and third for Plover, and Derek Baumgartner, the hitter. He has a home run in his 3 at-bats today. 6-0 Plover. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The loser of this game will play the first game tomorrow at noon against Merrill. And the winner of this game would play the second game tomorrow against Wisconsin Rapids. That game would be starting about 2:30. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Baumgartner. On the ground, too short. Preston Wagner picks it up. The throw in the dirt, but Mason Coffrin with a nice scoop for the out. And that retires Plover. But the Black Sox pick up 2 more runs. And after 5 complete, it's Plover 6, Marshfield nothing.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Bullseye Sports is at 1201 South Central Avenue in Marshfield and is your place for bows, arrows, guns, ammunition, hunting apparel, and much more. Bullseye Sports services what they sell and even what they don't. See the talented team at Bullseye Sports and schedule time at the indoor archery range and video range that allows good beginner practice all the way to league play. Bullseye Sports, celebrating 20 years in business. Kenny Schultz still on the pitching mound for Plover as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Again, the Black Sox lead the Blue Devils 6-0 here in the Class AAA Stevens Point Regional. Isaiah Byrell will lead it off here in the 6th for Marshfield. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts today. And Schultz starts him out with a curveball for a strike on the outside corner. Fouled off. It's 0-2 now to Byrell. Up high for a ball. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 down here in the Marshfield 6th. And that brings up Mason Coffrin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Oh, and 2 now the count on Coffrin. Outside for a ball. Fouled to the screen. It remains 1-2. And that's hit into the gap in left center field. And Coffrin heads into second base with a stand-up double. Devin Palmer, the batter for Marshfield. Marshfield has 3 doubles in the game, but no runs. Has not been able to get those runners in from second base. As Palmer looks at a ball high and tight. In the air to short center, going out is Roberts trying to make an over-the-head catch, could not do it. And Coffrin advances to third base on a close play. So the ball falls in for Palmer for a single. And Coffrin moves on to third. So the Blue Devils have runners on first and third with 1 down. Eli Drexler, the batter. And Plover is going to have a talk with pitcher Kenny Schultz. Just looking at the schedule again, the last game today will be Wausau and Stevens Point after this action. The first game tomorrow then, which would be at noon, is going to be the loser of this game against Merrill. So right now it's shaping up as Marshfield against Merrill at noon tomorrow. The second game tomorrow would be the winner of this game against Wisconsin Rapids. So it could be a showdown between Wisconsin Rapids and Plover, the top 2 teams in the Valley Legion League this season. So the conference is over on the mound. Eli Drexler is the batter for Marshfield. Runners on the corners with just 1 out. And he hits it foul. And another foul ball. 0-2 now on Drexler. Oh and 2 on Drexler. Ball outside. Another ball. 2-2 the count on Drexler. Fouled back. Chopper goes foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the Marshfield 6th inning. Runners on the corners. Blue Devils trail 6-0. Drexler hanging tough. And hits a fly ball into short center field. Coming hard is Cam Stamfel, and he makes the catch, gets it back into the infield right away. So no advancement by the runners. And that is out number 2 as the runners hold at first and third. And it brings up Ty Pankratz. Pankratz today 0 for 2, a line drive out and a strikeout.
We both caught it.
Popped up into short right field, and second baseman Caden Roberts moves onto the outfield grass to make the catch. So nothing across for Marshfield. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's Plover 6, Marshfield nothing.
And now the continuing adventures of Captain Collision. Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom, know what I mean?
Of course, of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Mr. Kenny.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to C.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports! Baltus Convenience Stores says, go Blue Devils! Baltus Convenience Stores also says, did you get your car a little dirty this past weekend? Great! Go to Baltus today and experience express wash, touchless, and even detailed car wash services. Baltus will have your car back in shiny, clean condition in just a matter of minutes. After your car is washed up, go inside your Baltus store for refreshing drinks, satisfying snacks, and many other items for your trip home or your next road trip. Baltus Convenience Stores with locations in Stratford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Marshfield.
Jack Kelly steps in for Plover, leading off the bottom of the 6th inning. The Black Sox holding a 6-0 lead over Marshfield. Chandler Schmidt, who relieves starter Mason Coffrin last inning, still on the mound for Marshfield, and he's behind in the count here, 2-1 to Kelly. Now 3-1. Hit hard to left field, and Buchholz Park will not hold it. That is a home run for Jack Kelly to straightaway left field. Ball was hit hard and was pretty much a no-doubter when it left the infield. So for Kelly, his second hit today, and Plover now ups the lead to 7-0.
You watched it fly. You didn't get that far down the baseline. You watched it.
Yeah, he knew it was out. It was hit right on the barrel. Had that distinctive sound of a ball that was hit extremely hard. So 7-0 Plover over Marshfield now. Logan Schulfer coming to bat. He's 1 for 3. A single.
Nobody congratulated him until he got to the bench, and then they all rushed him. Plover having fun.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Black Sox doing Black Sox things.
On the ground to short, backhanded by Wagner. The long throw to first, and it's in time for the out. Nice play by Preston Wagner there to go deep in the hole at short, make the backhand stop, and then make the strong, accurate throw to first base for the out. 1 down in the inning. Cam Stamfel, the batter for Plover. He's 1 for 2. And hit in the air to a deep right field. Back going Devin Palmer, and near the warning track, he hauls it in for out number 2. Give it a pretty good ride. Austin Byer now, he's got a perfect day going 3 for 3, a double and 2 singles. All of his hits to left field. And a strike on the outside corner. Hit in the air to left field. Bushak moving over. And he makes the one-handed catch to retire the side. So Plover adds 1 more run, and after 6 complete, the Black Sox lead Marshfield 7-0.
Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
At Stratford Building Supply, we do more than build quality homes. We also provide the area with a variety of building supplies for contractors and homeowners. Whether you're looking for a custom floor plan or home repair supplies, look no further than Stratford Building Supply. With 2 locations, we make it the convenient choice. Contact us in Park Falls or Stratford, 715-687-4125 and stratfordbuilding.com. Stratford Building Supply. We build anything, anywhere.
Number
20, I
that would be Connor Mozak.
20.
Connor Mozak.
Okay, you're live.
7th inning is here, and a pitching change for Plover. Connor Mozak replaces Kenny Schultz on the mound. Schultz goes 6 strong innings today. Throws shutout baseball as Plover leads at 6-0. Schultz on the day allowed 7 hits. He struck out 8, did not walk a batter. So nice outing by Kenny Schultz. Gave up a few hits, but made timely pitches and got timely outs when he had to. And he has the Black Sox on the verge of their 2nd win in the tournament. Jacob Earl now leading off the 7th inning for Marshfield. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Again, a Marshfield loss here in this game, if it does lose the game, The Blue Devils would play at noon tomorrow against Merrill in an elimination game. And if Wisconsin Rapids, or if Plover holds on to win, it will play Wisconsin Rapids in the second game tomorrow at 2:30. Both those games will be webcast right here. 1-1 on Earl. Outside.
That's confirmed.
And the game at noon on Monday, if indeed it is Marshfield playing Merrill, will also be live streamed here and will be heard by WDLB. So audio being provided by WDLB on the live stream. If Marshfield is in that game, as it looks like it will be. Two and two, and a foul tip. Vinny Fonte holds on for strike three, so one down for Marshfield here in the top of the seventh. And now Chandler Schmidt coming on to hit. He replaced Monty Diesler in the batting order when he came on to pitch in the sixth inning. Two and 0 to Schmidt, batting for the first time in the game. And he looks a little bit high. 3 and 0. And when this game concludes, stick around for the post-game show. We'll have the winning manager and a player. So that's coming up probably in a few minutes here. 3 and 1 the count on Chandler Schmidt. Hit in the air to right center. And that ball falls out there as nobody can get to it. So Schmidt on with a single here in the seventh with one down for the Blue Devils. Preston Wagner, the batter, he's 2 for 2 today, a single and a double. And a called strike one. Hit up the middle and into center field. So a 3 for 3 day for Preston Wagner. And that moves Schmidt to second base. So the Blue Devils have some life yet. One down in the seventh inning. They trail 7-0, but runners on first and second. And the top of the order coming to bat in Riley Bushak. He's 1 for 3 today. Holds up on a ball inside. And now Vinny Fonte goes to the mound to have a chat with Connor Mozak. Mozak on in relief to start this inning. Kenny Schultz pitched 6 strong innings, left with a 7-0 lead. And Mozak trying to nail it down now. A Plover win would put it in a winner's bracket game at about 2:30 tomorrow against Wisconsin Rapids. And that's outside. 2-1 now. Bushak ahead in the count. A little bit outside. 3-1. A walk here would load the bases. And that's outside for ball 4. So the Blue Devils, with their best scoring opportunity of the game so far, bases loaded, 1 out. Isaiah Byrel to the plate. And Plover wants to talk about it on the mound. So looks like we might have a pitching change here. No, maybe not. They're gonna talk it over for a little bit. A coach went down to the bullpen to check to see if the pitcher was ready. And Logan Shelfer is warming up down the bullpen, but they are going to stay with Connor Mozak here. Bases loaded, 1 out for Marshfield in the top of the 7th inning. Plover leads it 7-0, and Isaiah Byrel, the batter for Marshfield. I'm sure he's searching for a little retribution today. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and he would like nothing better than to erase those memories with a big hit here. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Byrel, a pretty good hitter on the season for the Blue Devils. Hasn't been his day yet. And he looks at a ball. 1-1 now. And there's a strike, called strike. It's 1-2 now on Byrel. 1 out, bases loaded for Marshfield. And hit in the air to right field. And right fielder Logan Shelfer over there to make the catch. And on the sac fly, Marshfield gets on the scoreboard as Chandler Schmidt comes home. Preston Wagner moved to third on that play. Riley Bushak stayed at first, so the Blue Devils now runners on first and second with 2 down here in the top of the 7th, and Mason Coffrin coming up. Marshfield is on the scoreboard on that Byrel sacrifice fly. It's 7-1, Plover leading, and Plover looking for the final out to close out this victory. And fouled back. So Coffrin now in the hole, 0-2. He's 1 for 3 today, doubled his last time up. Way outside. Bushak, the runner at first, not being held on by Jack Kelly down there. Another one way outside. Count now 2-2 with 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Plover leading 7-1. Swing and a miss by Coffrin, and that ends the game. So Plover stays in the winner's bracket and advances with a 7-1 victory over Marshfield. Friday Fish Fry in Wisconsin is a tradition like no other. After Hours in Marshfield has been voted best fish fry and is your Friday Fish Fry choice. Call After Hours at 387-6560 to get your food ready for pickup every Friday. Order to go or dine in. Call After Hours at 387-6560. So the final in this game at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point is Plover 7, Marshfield 1. Plover remains in the winner's bracket and advances to a 2:30 game tomorrow afternoon against Wisconsin Rapids. That will match the top 2 teams in the Wisconsin Valley Legion League regular season. Marshfield falls into the loser's bracket with the defeat, and Marshfield will play the first game of the day tomorrow at noon, and you can watch the live stream right here. The audio will be provided by WDLB. And again, that game is at noon, followed at 2:30 by Plover against Wisconsin Rapids. And there will be 2 more games after that one tomorrow, which will be determined by those results in the first couple of games. So the schedule that we know for sure tomorrow at noon, Marshfield playing Merrill at noon, and then at 2:30, Wisconsin Rapids taking on Plover. So you can see both of those games are right here. And the final totals today: Plover 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 9 runners left on base. Marshfield 1 run, 9 hits, 3 errors, and 8 runners left on. Again, the final: Plover defeats Marshfield 7-1 to improve to 29-11 on the season, and Marshfield falls to 14-20 with the loss. Both teams in action again tomorrow. We are going to take a break, and we'll be back with post-game interviews. We're expecting Wayne Sankey and a Plover player to come up and talk to us. So we'll take a break and be back with that.
At Stratford Building Supply, we do more than build quality homes. We also provide the area with a variety of building supplies for contractors and homeowners. Whether you're looking for a custom floor plan or home repair supplies, look no further than Stratford Building Supply. With 2 locations, we make it the convenient choice. Contact us in Park Falls or Stratford, 715-687-4125, and stratfordbuilding.com. Stratford Building Supply. We build anything, anywhere.
Wausau Homes Marshfield makes custom-built homes. As a quality home builder, Wausau Homes Marshfield can build any design you bring in Or you can choose from more than 150 customizable designs in any budget. Our stress-free home building process guarantees a firm price at signing, an exact move-in date, and endless options to design your perfect home. All within as little as 3 months. Visit Wausau Homes Marshfield on South Central Avenue and Wausau Homes Marshfield on Facebook.
All right, we're here on the post-game show with Kenny Schultz, the winning pitcher for Plover today. Defeated Marshfield 7-1 in American Legion regional tournament action. Kenny, you pitched 6 innings, you threw shutout ball. What was working for you today?
Well, at the beginning, I just continued to throw strikes throughout the entire game, let my defense be behind me the entire game. And I just continued to throw harder throughout the game, and it continued to help me get through the game.
You know, I meant to go look at the box score from Plover's game at Marshfield, but it seems to me you were the pitcher in that game too. Is that right? Yes. Was there anything that you took out of that game that you applied to this one that helped you?
Oh yeah, I continued to throw my breaking ball for a strike because in that game I got ahead of a lot of hitters using my breaking ball, and it helped this game too.
You had 8 strikeouts today. Gave up a few hits. You allowed 7 hits, I believe, so they hit you a little bit, but 8 strikeouts. Looked like you were throwing a lot of curveballs to me. Is that kind of your pitch? What do you attribute the 8 strikeouts to?
Oh yeah, my curveball really helps most of the time, but I think it's just getting ahead of every batter helps, because then you can throw whatever you want later in the count.
So overall, winning again, you're 2-0 as a team in this tournament, staying in the winners bracket. What's it feel like going into that Wisconsin Rapids game tomorrow now? This is probably your chief rival in the tournament. You guys were the 2 best teams in the regular season in the Valley Legion League. What's it going to be like facing Wisconsin Rapids again tomorrow?
Well, yeah, they're a really good team. They got some good hitters. We're not going to overlook it or anything. We're just going to play the way we should be playing every single game.
Okay, Kenny, thanks for stepping up, and congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
All right, let's let these two keep it rolling. These two just switch spots here. We got to keep Kenny for one more thing after this. So you got to sit and watch what coach says here. Jason's nice job.
How you doing, Wayne?
Good.
All right, we're still rolling, right? All right, here with Wayne Sankey, the Plover American Legion baseball manager. The Blackhawks mark up a 7-1 victory against Marshfield today in the Stevens Point Class AAA Regional. Wayne, I thought a pretty even-keeled performance across the board by your team today. You pitched well, you guys hit well, you played errorless ball on defense, really solid outing, and obviously that goes a long way in tournament play, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's all we could really ask for. You get all 3 of those, you're a tough team to beat, and obviously Kenny did a heck of a job on the mound. Our guys played some good defense, and we scored in every inning but one that we got a chance to, and when you can do that, you keep building the lead, and that's tough to make the other team come back from.
What's been the key for Kenny Schultz this season on the mound?
He's just a strike thrower. He's able to mix his pitches. He can throw his fastball and his curveball at any time for strikes whenever he needs to, and he attacks hitters, and that's why Marshfield had quite a few hits because he's in the strike zone a lot, and if you're the opposing team, you got to be ready to swing the bat against him.
And you guys used the long ball a little bit today. Baumgartner with a home run, and Kelly the second home run. Both those balls were hit on the barrel. You could tell when the ball left the bat, they were gone.
Yeah, obviously Derek's earlier in the game got us rolling, and then Jack's kind of sealed the deal there in the 6th inning for us.
Have they been home run types for you this year? What have they been like?
We haven't hit a lot. I think maybe we've hit 7 or 8, but out of those 7 or 8, Jack and Derek have all but one. So those are definitely our home run hitters in our team.
So this advances you through the winners bracket and into a game on Monday at 2:30 against Wisconsin Rapids, your chief rival in the Valley Legion League this year in terms of the two teams with the best records. You faced each other a couple of times this season. What do you expect in that game tomorrow?
It's going to be a hard-fought game. You know, Rapids is going to come out to prove themselves that, you know, that we're obviously not 12 runs better than them like last time, and we don't feel that way either. And our guys need to come out and prove that we are the best team, and you know, it's going to be a battle for both teams to the end.
Okay, Wayne, thanks for stopping up, and congratulations on the win.
All right, thank you.
And now, the continuing adventures of Captain Collision. Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course, of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
I'm Kenny Schultz, and I'm in the house.
Nice job. Nice job. All right, good luck tomorrow. Okay? All right, thanks a lot. Have a good night. Thanks. All right, let's end this.